Alright, so today I'm going to show you how to add weight, or in this case invisible weight, to a vehicle in SnowRunner through a mod. And if the mod itself, like say you download a mod and it doesn't have it as an option, this is how you manually add it to a mod and add weight to it. So what you're going to want to do, I'll show you here. So you want to have your XML. Let's make this a little bigger here for you. When I have the XML for the mod, I'll show you which mod this is here. Ignore this for now. It's a different thing I've been working on. Okay, so go to mod browser. You can see I have this trailer pack on, but this one doesn't come with a gooseneck or additional weight option on it. Okay, show you what it is. Whatever lets me load up a map here. I'll show you how to add the weight to it, and I'll also show you how to make it a default. I spent the last probably 4 hours playing around with how to figure out how to get default add-ons to work and have the meshes work. And by meshes, I mean the colors, so it doesn't just show up as black on the screen. Now, this mod that I'll be showing you is already done for, but I'll explain the XML to you. So, this one, as you can see here, oh, you can't really see, but hold on. So we go down into Town Hall and has various things, and obviously this has been set defaultly, so it's already there. So every time you go and get this vehicle into a new mod or whatever, go and select it 1,000 times. So this is additional chassis weight. Basically what this allows you to do is weight down the front axles, or in real life it would be adding lead to the front bumper or whatever it would happen to be, to make the front end heavier so it doesn't bounce like it weighs nothing, which SnowRunner kind of does once you add a trailer onto things. As you can see, it's a default. Okay. And for comparison, I'll just quickly show you here that it actually is doing something here. So we can take it off. Alright, so let's look at it from here. And pay attention to this gapping here. Actually, this is a bad photo angle. There we go. The tires aren't actually touching the gap. Close, but not quite. Okay, so see, we have the additional weight. If we uninstall it, look at how much more gap we have. There. Let's just go. All that is doing, I'm trying to show you, is that it actually does add weight to that front axle, to that front section when you put it on here. We can take it for a test drive, and I'll show you later. But yes, okay, so that's the default part. Now, yes, let's go to main menu. Let's start off brand new, so I'll show it to you where you get it from. So you go down in your file explorer here, down here, and wherever you have the mods installed, which if you got it from Epics, it's probably going to be in Documents, My Game, SnowRunner, Base, Mods. And then the one we're playing with is this one, this GWC. Okay, and it'll be underneath Classes, Trucks. And then, now, this new mod you have, probably, if it has any add-ons, will have an add-on folder. Pay attention to that. Because what you'll end up having to do is, if you go into this add-ins folder and you don't have this tow additional weights, which I can almost guarantee, unless you're using the mod I copied from to figure this out from, you won't. What you'll end up having to do is to create this file, or honestly, just take it from a mod that you know does have this front end. Well, I can even show you one that does here. So this author, John Hot Rod, amazing mods. Just wish he had a long box square body and I wouldn't have been playing around with all this crap. But anyways, he's got also a gooseneck hitch in there also to copy from. But anyways, it has the weight specification in here, and that's where I've copied it over and moved it over into this mod, different one, the long box. Okay. So what you can do is inside this add-on folder, you got to make sure that you have a tow additional weight. But what you'll do is you'll open this XML, Notepad++, go into here, go to Control, Find. After hours of playing with this, I figured out what's just fastest. We go to Socket. I'll show you all the different sockets in here. Typically, you keep going to the, okay, add-on socket. Here we go. So this is a trailer hitch type. This is that gooseneck. I can show you how to add that. Anything that has, excuse me, anything that has default in here where it says default add-on, this is what I'm talking about. Default add-on basically makes it that once it spawns in the store or anywhere, it has it on automatically. Okay. Now notice it says tow additional weight, and then this socket name changes to tow additional SSB. Now it stands originally for a short body, square box, or square body, short body, whatever, from the original mod I ripped it from. Okay, so just keep this in mind. So you have to find this part in your XML, add-on socket, and literally just follow this part. Now, the default add-on part is technically optional to you or not, but what isn't is having the XML in this path. So, what we will do, we load this up, go into classes again, close to where we found, where we're looking in this XML, okay, add-ons. Then you will need this tow additional weight XML. Once you have that in there, pay attention that this physics model mesh that it comes from, that's not super important. But what is important is this tow and haul SSB and the name of the XML file. These are not the same. This is the name of the XML file that this references to, that you have to have in here. So what it does is it'll go and load by this default add-on name, and then it'll read what's in here in this information, which in this case is, I've changed it to this heavy mass. Okay. And what that'll end up doing is it'll read the file from here, and then it'll read the name, and then it'll close the socket. So it'll have it already basically socketed into your chuck when it spawns. So, only additional thing to do, once you have this in here and set up, okay, is where do you get that file, okay? So, what I did, I'll show you, is take it from a different mod, in this case the shorty square body, pre-build, oh, excuse me, not pre-build, classes, trucks, tuning, and then you rip off his tow additional weights. All you do is have this one open, this one open. Okay, now pretend this wasn't here. Okay, all you do is copy this over to here, and you go to store. And now I won't do it because I've already put it in here, but you would just go with OK, paste it in there, and then all this XML section that I just showed you down here, excuse me, will work together, okay? And then all you have to do to get this to show up into the game is go into your mod. Now this, yep. And when you go and load it, Turn it on, off, whatever. Now basically I'm just going to show you what I showed you earlier. When it goes and loads in, that additional weight will be in there as an option under it. I'm just going to create it here. You can go to the store, but whatever. This is simplicity at its finest here. G. This is what it is. Now, obviously, you can go to the store and get it too, but change truck. There we go. As you can see, preloaded. Well, you can't really see, I guess. I can see and know it because I've played with the suspension, the tires, these setups for hours, so I can tell. But okay, just to prove it to you. Go to garage, boom, there it's already installed. Cool, right? Also, while I'm at it, I think I got a little bit. Ooh, we're getting long on the time here.